saying, Randy, having enough faith, it's hard. I've tried and tried and tried, and I can't just seem to have enough faith. Randy, having faith is hard. Can I tell you something? You've been lied to. You've been deceived. Why? Because of this fact. The fact is this. All faith is a gift from God. Ephesians 2:8 says, God saved you by His grace when you believed, and you can't take credit for this. Belief and faith is a gift from God. Hebrews 12:2 says Jesus is the source and the goal of our faith. How do I know that faith is a gift? Because when Jesus' followers, when Jesus' friends wanted more faith, they said in Luke 17:5, give us more faith. They didn't say, I want to work for it. We're trying harder. He said, give us more faith. Our job is to simply take the faith that God gives us and put it to work. Having enough faith is not hard work. It just takes humility. And that's the problem, isn't it? For you to admit that you can't do it on your own, to admit that you can't make yourself faith, to admit that you can't create your own faith. It takes humility to say, God, I need, give me more faith. You see, Randy, why is this so important? Because of this truth, and the truth is this: a lack of faith has devastating consequences. Go back to verse 5. It said, because of their lack of faith, their unbelief, Jesus couldn't do any miracles among them. You see, God had already given them faith. By the way, you being here today proves and shows that God has given you faith. God had given them enough faith, yet they refused to put it to work. And that lack of faith robbed them of His miracle working power. And the same is true with us today. In our marriages, in our families, in our bodies, in our hearts, in our minds. Your lack of faith, your unwillingness to take the faith that God's given you and put it to work has robbed you. In fact, some of you, you've never met the God of Psalm 77:14. In Psalm 77:14, he says, you are the God who performs miracles. You have made your strength known around the world. You know what's so sad is you've got a God that we are worshiping here today. You have got a God that you are hearing about today. You have got a God. He has been showing up and showing off, doing all these wonderful, great miracles all around the world, yet He's doing nothing for you.